how to live a positive, healthy, productive and very, very successful life. I've got a question for you here. What do you consider to be the most important aspects of life? Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Antoaneta and I would like to welcome you to another video. How to find a success, how to live a productive and a very positive life, as well as being healthy is really important because health is wealth. And now, if you like this video, please don't forget to press the button like, share it with your friends and leave a comment. It really means a lot to me. So let's begin. I want you to stop for a second and think about it. What do you consider to be the most important aspects of life? Don't rush your answer. Think carefully and only continue when you are ready. Here is my take on it. And let me tell you what I think about that topic. I think there are 5 aspects that are absolutely vital for leading a positive, healthy and very, very productive life. They are an exact order of priority. Your health. Yes, health is wealth, the most important part. Your family, your career, your financial stability, and then it's your success. I wholeheartedly believe that compromising one of the sake of another is a terrible idea unless you find yourself in extreme circumstances. And my basic reasoning is quite simple. No matter how wealthy or well off you are, no matter how good a life you lead, you won't be able to enjoy it if you don't take care of your health. Likewise, family is pretty much my number one concern, and there is hardly anything that I wouldn't do for the good of my daughter and my partner. But if I didn't take care of myself, I wouldn't be much use to them, would I? Success is sweet and empowering, but you can never truly enjoy it alone. Over the last few years, I've done a lot of self-reflection. It helped me not only to improve myself as a person, but also to realize the real importance of family, of just how valuable spending time with your loved ones are, and how blessed I am to have such a loving family. Most people try to pursue personal happiness in a similar order. Personal health problems can make everything much more difficult to achieve and, depending on the situation, much harder to enjoy. When we are feeling healthy, we tend to pursue our relationships goals. When we find ourselves in a good relationship, we seek career opportunities, financial stability that would allow us to better enjoy our lives together with our family. But what if you are a workaholic? What if your work fills you with so much happiness and pride that you see it as the single most important thing in the world? Well, you still need to be in a good health to function well. Even a simple cold can have a devastating effect on your emotions, ability to concentrate, and perception of things, all of which are directly tied to productivity. Once you have the basic under control, you can continue to expand your life by introducing new things. Traveling, for example, it's one thing that can help you learn a great deal about people and life in general. I'm delighted with the things I've managed to achieve. I have stable business, a great life, a wonderful daughter and a fantastic partner. Years ago, I would dream of time when I had all these things, but through hard work and dedication, I managed to get to where I am today. If I was lazy, I wouldn't have gotten very far. At first, I just wanted to be able to afford to buy the things I needed and support my daughter as she grew up and went through her education. After achieving my goals, however, I realized that nothing is stopping me from adding more things to the to-do list of my life. Along the way, I've encountered a great number of things that I would like to understand, learn and explore. And thanks to my hard work, I'm able to pursue these goals. What about family? You need to be open, honest and supportive. Remember that most of the time your loved ones aren't really at fault for your problems, especially if those problems are related to your workplace. Enjoy your time with your family and always be honest with them. If you want to be successful, you need to put a lot of time and effort into your career. And this is doubly important if you are trying to get a business off the ground. Personally, I've had more 7 days work weeks than I would care to admit. I've had to wake up early and invest countless hours in my projects to ensure that everything is going smoothly. But you shouldn't let that get in the way of spending time with your family. Actually, let me rephrase that. You cannot let that get in the way of spending time with your family. Let's talk about love and relationships. Love. Let's talk about love. As you already know, I'm a divorcee. I arrived in London as a young and single lady back in 2000. I was looking to quite literally fell in love with a strapping lad who would be able to take care of my daughter and me. I imagined that this was the way forward. Finding someone to take us in, to give us security and ensure that we would never have to deal with the problems that we had back in Bulgaria. I never planned for success or fancy career. I never mind starting a business. During my first year here, I had few short-lived relationships. I met my partner Michael back in 2007 at a salsa dance place in London. We did have a bit of a rocky start, but I can never imagine myself with anyone else today. Patience, respect, loyalty and love are all vital. Relationships are two-way street. Like everything else in life, a relationship is about achieving a certain balance. Unless you are reading this in 2019 and are dating an actual clone of yourself, you'll never ever be able to completely agree with your partner on everything. And while this may sound a little cynical, especially if you are young, it is absolutely true. There will be times, a lot of times, when you just can't see eye to eye, no matter how much reason or emotion you apply to a situation. Therefore, being genuinely committed to having a successful relationship means the willingness to compromise with your love partner. I work long hours and I interact with many people. Whenever I work, I read a lot. I enjoy being on my own world. But Michael has been very understanding of my workaholic tendencies. And in return, I've done my best to ensure I give him as much of my free time as possible. Even now, many years after we met, we still frequently go out on dates, have candlelight dinners, movie nights and go on holidays. We spend time together and share things that happen throughout the day. I tell him about my business, he tells me about his work. We share and discuss plans for the future. All of this is really important for keeping a relationship going. Ensuring your partner feels actively involved in your life, even during the time you aren't together, shows them that you still care about them. Showing them their opinion about your career matters, demonstrates your respect for their understanding. You need to learn patience and give freedom to your partner. In Bulgaria, people are very family oriented. It's generally expected that once people committed to a relationship, they will dedicate the majority of their free time to be with their partner. I had allowed the environment I grew up in to set my expectation for my whole future. But the rest of the world turned out to be quite different, and eventually I came to the realization that giving your partner space isn't a bad concept at all. In fact, it's done only good for me. At first, I was confused and unhappy for my partner's apparent need to spend time away from me, hang out with his family, focus on his hobby of his, or just sit quietly absorbed in thought, or spend time with his friends. And naturally, This led me to the conclusion that I must be doing something wrong. But once I finally decided to give him the time he needed, things didn't get worse. They actually got a lot better for me. And I can't believe it took me years to realize this. Giving your partner enough space is really vital. So, this is what I think you should need to have a really successful life. A happy relationship, a healthy lifestyle, to be productive and efficient in your business or at work. So if you really like this video, please don't forget to share your opinion with me. Press the button like and share it with your friends. Leave me your comments and please don't forget to share it. And I wish you a lot of success in your personal life. I'll see you soon.